Well, you don't actually find flaws or positive qualities in a character. You create them. You're going to find them, so to speak, in your own imagination. And the first step, I would think, toward looking for that quality in a character, something that the character lacks or needs, or a flaw of some kind, would be to define, as you look at that character, what is a flaw. I mean, a flaw could be something that we would all agree is negative, like Woody Allen's famous character L.V. Singer in Annie Hall. He is incapable of love, and so this, we think, is a serious flaw. On the other hand, the flaw may be that a character loves, and they love so completely and so fully that they are incapable of controlling their own life. And so too much of something like love can be just as a flaw as too little. And so you'd have to define the nature of what you think is a flaw, and then you have to create it in a character. But here's one way that you might add that complexity to a character flaw, is look at your character and list what you think are the positive qualities of this character. Fine. And make a nice little list of that. And then look at every one of those elements of what you think is a positive quality and just ask the question, what is the opposite of that? This character, let's say, is very intelligent, and so you ask, what is the opposite of that? In what area of their life do they behave in a really stupid way? What is their blind spot that no matter what their IQ is, they just don't understand? And name that. That becomes their flaw. And so a simple way to find a flaw, it would be just to pose the quality that you think is positive in the character, then ask yourself, what's the opposite of that? And that's a flaw. And could it be somehow within the nature of my character? Asking yourself what is the opposite is a very useful resource in developing any character, because character dimension is based upon contradiction. And so the moment you create one side of a character, if you ask the question, what's the opposite of that, you have the possibility of building a flaw, perhaps, that will create a wonderful dimension between the positive side of that and the negative, so-called flaws.